Hi ladies, hi gents. I want to share a video with you today, and what it is Diana, hi sis, Spare Marbles 2012 here on YouTube, is having a big challenge for her birthday. Most of you have probably seen her challenge video, and what it is she wants to create a black fabric lace book, because she has talked about doing a black lace book for quite a long time, and I think she decided that it would be a great challenge if everyone made one of the pages. So of course I accepted the challenge, and I know a few others have signed up for it. And working with black lace was a challenge, but let me just tell you, the book had to be 8 inches high by 9 inches wide. That was so 1 inch was left for binding. We could use some cream for background, but the main colour has to be black. Okay, so I am going to share my black lace page with you. That's for Diana's challenge. Okay, and it was a challenge. I used a cream fabric for the base. Actually, I've got it here. If I just show you, I actually used this is a cream fabric for the base. I wanted something quite sturdy, and when I put some wadding in between the front and the back to make it a cushioned page, and I hand sewed it together before I started adding any of the lace. So the inch spare, let me just show you, is here, so you can see there's the extra inch. So however Diana decides to put all the pages together, she's got an inch there to play with, and she can decide how best to bind them together. Okay, so I used a black lace around the edges, and then I had a sheer cream doily placemat that I put down, because I was going to use a sheer black lace, and I wanted the detail of the lace just to show through. So if I just zoom in a bit, so here you can just see the detail of this sheer lace popping through. So I put that all over, and again I edged it all in the lace. And at the bottom of this sheer lace, if I can just show you, it had the most beautiful detail on the bottom of that lace, which I left just sort of hanging over down at the base. With the image, I put that onto another cream square doily. I transferred the image onto that, and I did leave the lace on the doily just again to show off more of the detail of the black lace, but you know, there's a little bit showing here and there, but not lots and lots, if you know what I mean. And of course I used a black and white image, and again I framed it using another black lace, and then I put these appliques on each corner. It is so difficult to show black lace, so you can just see these appliques here. I put three of those on, with another applique corner detail here and here, so each corner is the same. Then in this corner I've got some black leaf appliques, and there's another one there and another one there. I then had some small black doilies that I built a flower up with, and then I put this beautiful vintage earring. This was, actually I have a second one, which is probably easier to show you than trying to pick up the detail of the black on camera. So I had a pair of these earrings, so it's a black beaded earring, with the tassels, and they are vintage and clip-on. So I used one of those for it. It was perfect for the centre of the flower. So I am so thrilled how that turned out. So it's got a bit of dimension to it. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over and show you the second page. Oh, my bow's got a bit bent. Again, I laid the same sort of napkin doily down to show the sheer lace off here. Actually stands out better on camera than it does with the naked eye. And then what I did is I made a pocket with black lace. So here is the pocket. Actually, I think I folded the doily up to make the pocket and then covered it in again in a different sheer black lace and edged it in beautiful lace and beaded lace. Oh. And again, this lace had the most beautiful. The sheer laces that I've used are vintage. I mean, they're really, really delicate and fragile, and I've had them in my stash for a long time. This piece was off like a veil, a vintage veil for mourning, and I've had it sat in my stash for a long time. It was damaged, it wasn't in perfect condition. One side of it was all torn, so that's why I went ahead and used it. If it had been perfect, it would still be sat in my hoard vault, but it wasn't perfect, so that's why I went ahead and used it. And it has the most beautiful like polka dot detail on it, and I really wanted that to show, so that's why I have the cream fabric behind. And I've used lots of different laces on the pocket. You can just see them. And I had this applique, and I think Natasha sent me this applique. It was actually, I actually cut it in half, so I got half for this corner and half for this corner. It's kind of like a fleur-de-lis kind of shape. And I just layered all the different laces up, and again this is another beautiful applique here, which again I think Natasha sent me, and then I just added this flower to it and added an earring. And then on this side of the pocket I just done a bow and put a ribbon slider on it, if you can see that. There is a couple of leaves and other appliques on there. It was really a challenge to work with black, but it's even harder to film it, I think. But hopefully enough of the detail showing that you can roughly see what I've done. Well, I hope so anyway. So that's my entry, or my into Diana's challenge, and I am so looking forward to seeing the lace book all put together with everybody's pages, because I haven't seen a full black lace book, and I am really looking forward to seeing all the different pages that Diana gets and it all put together and looking wonderful and amazing. So I'm going to get this packaged up and posted off, and I will share the video once I know it's safely arrived with Diana, because I don't want to spoil the joy of her opening them and seeing it. I don't want to share the video until she's seen them personally. So I will share the video once it's been received. And do let me know what you think, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.